Welcome to BarbWire Strategy, and this is my second Colonel's Morning Election Report. So, and I don't have always time remembering that whole phrase, but Colonel's Election Reporting. What did I say? A Colonel's Election Morning Report. But anyway, this is the second one that I've done, and I know I said that I was going to get these out every day. I was just going to do them. Okay, so the one that I did that went on for a lot longer than I wanted, it took me 6 hours to do it because I still have to edit. I can't not edit these things because, I make a lot of mistakes and I have to get it just right. And anyway, so what do we got going on?
Has the president called you today?
Oh, no. The president has not called me today. In fact, the president hasn't called in several days. Did you know that the president, I've got my son here, where he's kind of talking to me off the camera. The president has been doing rally after rally after rally. He's doing 2 a day, and I would guarantee you that towards the end, when we get closer to the election, he's going to be doing 3 a day. I mean, the man has so much energy. I mean, he's a champion.
Anyway, thank you very much, and thank you to Florida. We love Florida. 14 days from now, we are going to win the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and we are going to win 4 more years in the White House. 15 days from now, we're going to win the state of Arizona, and we are going to win 4 more years in that beautiful White House.
He has so much energy, and he's 74 years old. As opposed to Biden over here, who has what? What did he do? Any rallies yesterday?
He has a lid for 5 days.
He has a what?
A 5-day lid.
He has a 5-day. What is a 5-day lid?
He's not doing any events until the debate.
What? He's just resting and recuperating in his basement, getting ready.
He's taking his Alzheimer's medicine.
You know what I heard Trump say today? That would be the Trump in the suit. I heard Trump say today on the, he was about to get on the airplane. I guess he was headed off for another rally.
Campaign strategy seems to be to call Biden a criminal. Why is that?
He is a criminal. He's a criminal. He got caught, read his laptop, and you know who's a criminal? You're a criminal for not reporting it. You are a criminal for not reporting it. Let me tell you something. Joe Biden is a criminal, and he's been a criminal for a long time, and you're a criminal in the media for not reporting it.
But he said to the reporters, they asked him, they said, "Are you not prepping for the debates?" And he said, "Yes, I prep all the time. I'm prepping right now, talking to you." And in fact, he said that...
I'm doing this. What am I doing to prepare? I'm doing this. I've done very well in debates, and you do what you do. You just do what you do. The last debate, I had 2-on-1. I usually have 2-on-1 at least. And I did well on the last debate, and we did well with Savannah Guthrie based on reports. But all you can do is, look, you go around, we do interviews with you. This is I call this debate prep. This is actually tougher than a debate, if you want to know that.
He said that talking to the press was a lot more difficult than talking to Joe. Because Joe is, Joe. Basically, you could talk into your sleep. Anyway, okay, so real quick, today's show is not going to be long, other than what I've already said. I did have a couple of things here that I wanted to go over. Number one, we got Amy Barrett is still trying to take Ruth's place, and how's she coming along on there? Are they done with the hearings?
She's going to get it.
She's going to get it. What else they got to do? Oh, I know. I heard that they were going to, next Thursday, they were going to put it to the floor for debate. And then Friday, Mitch McConnell is expected to close the debate and put it towards the floor vote, which I said from the very beginning that he should have just put it to the floor to begin and not sent it to committee. I think sending it to committee was just a waste of time. Because the Democrats have already said that they're not going to vote for Amy. All of them. They've all said that they're not. Wait, have any? I thought I read that one Democrat said that he was going to vote for Amy. Have you heard of any?
No.
No? Okay, so if the Democrats aren't going to vote and the Republicans have already said they are, then what's the point of a committee hearing? What's the point? Is there a point? Posturing. Okay, so anyway. So that's the Amy thing. The next thing we got going on is all of these, the emails that have come out on Biden and his son, Hunter Biden. And I did a show on that. I'm going to tag it up right up here. So if you want to click on that show, and that was the Hunter Biden thing. I did that a year ago on all the dirt on Hunter. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. And the way you got that hat on right now is ridiculous as well. But anyway, the stuff on Biden, and none of the media is carrying it except for Fox. Fox is carrying it, and then some YouTube shows, and I guess Russia's been talking about it. But, I mean, the mainstream media, I don't think it's the lamestream media, obviously, but they're not going to mention it. But you know what? They're going to have to, because my man Trump, if they carry forward, do you think they're going to have the debate?
Yeah.
I'd say there's a good chance, although I'm not gonna lay any money on it. I told Tom the other night when we were having cigars that I wouldn't lay any money on the debate because, Joe could flake out on us any minute. He could stroke out on us. He could just say, "Oh, Trump hasn't had any medicine or he hasn't gotten tested. Is he supposed to get tested for the corona, Chinese flu, whatever the hell it is?" I mean, he's immune to it, so it doesn't matter.
Not only am I free, positive, or whatever, what would you call it? I'm totally free, right? Not only am I free, I'm immune, they say. They say if you've had it, you're immune. Now the question is, are you immune for 4 months or for the rest of your life? That's the only thing we don't know.
So you authorize your doctors to tell you when you tested negative last before the
Sure, is that very important to you? You seem to be so intense. But if it's so important to you, why is it so important to you?
Because we want to know how long.
I know, but why? Why?
We want to know if you follow the rules.
I know, but why is it so important to
Well,
you?
you authorize your
Look at the
doctors
dedication. Yeah, my doctors have already given it. My doctors have given more information than has been given on any human being in the history of the world.
But anyway, when the debate happens, you can bet sure as hell that my man Trump is going to talk to Biden here about his son and all these emails. Don't you think he'll bring it up?
He better.
He better bring it up. And you know what? All this stuff may result eventually in Biden wearing stripes. And then all of this other stuff that's come out that on the Hillary Clinton emails and all that the Justice Department is slowing down on, that they don't want to do anything until after the election, which, my man Trump is not happy about that either. I've always said that Hillary is never going to go to jail. And I still maintain that Hillary is not going to jail. She'll commit suicide the day before she's sentenced or something because she knows too much information. She's going to end up being like Epstein and take that easy plunge out, hang himself twice and shoot himself twice in the back of the head, whatever he did. The last thing I want to talk about is Fauci here. Fauci said that he came out, this is an idiot. He comes out the other day, he says, well, what was the exact phrase? I wish I could say it. He said that I'm afraid we're going to have to cancel Thanksgiving. A lot of you are going to have to cancel Thanksgiving.
Ask you about something recently we just heard from the CDC director. He just put out that they are concerned that Thanksgiving gatherings could send coronavirus cases soaring. Do you agree with that?
Oh, I do. And that's really an unfortunate fact that is going to cause, obviously, some concern about everyone who looks forward to the holidays and interacting with family members that they haven't seen in a while. That is, unfortunately, a risk.
So what is your advice about Thanksgiving?
I think given the fluid and dynamic nature of what's going on right now in the spread and the uptick of infections, I think people should be very careful and prudent about social gatherings. Namely, you may have to bite the bullet and sacrifice that social gathering unless you're pretty certain that the people that you're dealing with are not infected. Either they've been very recently tested or they're living a lifestyle in which they don't have any interaction with anybody except you and your family.
You know what? Fauci can go straight to hell because I'm going to have Thanksgiving. We're going to have everybody. We're not going to socially distance. Nobody wears face masks. I don't believe in face masks. Nobody in my family believes in face masks. And Fauci can go straight to hell. So, the idea of not having... what do you think about that, not having Thanksgiving?
As long as I don't have to talk to my liberal counterparts in the family.
Yes, unfortunately, we have a few liberals. It would be Taylor and her husband that are liberals, and I'm sure we're going to have an invigorating conversation, and I'll definitely bring up the fact that Fauci... You know what? They might listen to Fauci, and they might not come. What do you think? Maybe?
Probably not.
I don't know. Probably not. They'll probably get too hungry and want to eat some food and say to hell with face masks and all that crap. Anyway, so the last thing I'll tell you is that how many days to election?
15.
15 days to election, folks. 15 days. If you haven't voted, get the vote out now. This is our champion. This is our man. He's going to win, and he's going to beat the hell out of Sleepy Joe. And he already beat the hell out of Hillary. And so there you go. I mean, this has got to happen. Anyway, until next time, this is BarbWire Strategy, the Colonel's Election Morning Report. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.